Practical Vedanta 1, Part 4. Take the idea of sin. I was telling you just now the Vedantic idea of it, and the other idea is that man is a sinner. They are practically the same, only the one takes the positive and the other the negative side. One shows to man his strength and the other his weakness. There may be weakness, says the Vedanta, but never mind, we want to grow. Disease was found out as soon as man was born. Everyone knows his disease. It requires no one to tell us what our diseases are. But thinking all the time that we are diseased will not cure us. Medicine is necessary. We may forget anything outside. We may try to become hypocrites to the external world. But in our heart of hearts, we all know our weaknesses. But, says the Vedanta, being reminded of weaknesses does not help much. Give strength, and strength does not come by thinking of weaknesses all the time. The remedy for weakness is not brooding over weakness, but thinking of strength. Teach men of strength that is already within them. Instead of telling them they are sinners, the Vedanta takes the opposite position and says, you are pure and perfect, and what you call sin does not belong to you. Sins are very low degrees of self-manifestation. Manifest yourself in a high degree. That is the one thing to remember. All of us can do that. Never say no, never say I cannot, for you are infinite. Even time and space are as nothing compared with your nature. You can do anything and everything. You are almighty. These are the principles of ethics, but we shall now come down lower and work out the details. We shall see how this Vedanta can be carried into our everyday lives, the city life, the country life, the national life, and the home life of every nation. For if a religion cannot help man, wherever he may be, wherever he stands, it is not of much use. It will remain only a theory for the chosen few. Religion to help mankind must be ready and able to help him in whatever condition he is, in servitude or in freedom, in the depths of degradation or in the heights of purity. Everywhere equally it should be able to come to its aid. The principles of Vedanta, or the ideal of religion, or whatever you may call it, will be fulfilled by its capacity for performing this great function. The ideal of faith in ourselves is of the highest help to us. If faith in oneself had been more extensively taught and practiced, I am sure a very large portion of the evils and miseries that we have would have vanished. Throughout the history of mankind, if any motive power has been more potent than another in the lives of all great men and women, it is that of faith in themselves. Born with the consciousness that they were to be great, they became great. Let a man go down as low as possible, but there must come a time when out of sheer desperation he will take an upward curve and will learn to have faith in himself. But it is better for us that we should know it from the very first. Why should we have all these bitter experiences in order to gain faith in ourselves? We can see that all the difference between man and man is owing to the existence or non existence of faith in himself. Faith in ourselves will do everything. I have experienced it in my own life, and I'm still doing so as I grow older, that faith is becoming stronger and stronger. He is an atheist who does not believe in himself. The old religion said that he was an atheist who does not believe in God. The new religion says that he is the atheist who does not believe in himself. But it is not selfish faith, because the Vedanta again is the doctrine of oneness. It means faith in all because you are all. Love for yourselves means love for all. Love for animals, love for everything, for you are all one. It is a great faith which will make the world better. I am sure of that. He is the highest man who can say with truth, I know all about myself. Do you know how much energy, how much powers, how much forces are still lurking behind that frame of yours? What scientist has known all that is in man? Millions of years have passed since man first came here, and yet but one infinitesimal part of his powers has been manifested. Therefore, you must not say that you are weak. How do you know what possibilities lie behind that degradation on the surface? You know but little of that which is within you. For behind you is the ocean of infinite power and blessedness. This Atma is to be heard of. Hear day and night that you are the soul. Repeat it to yourselves day and night till it enters into your very veins, till it tingles in every drop of blood, till it is in your flesh and bone. Let the whole body be full of that one ideal. I am the birthless, the deathless, the blissful, the omniscient, the omnipotent, ever glorious soul. Think on it day and night. Think on it till it becomes part and parcel of your life. Meditate upon it, and out of that will come work. Out of the fullness of the heart and mouth speaketh, and out of the fullness of the heart and the hand worketh also. Action will come. Fill yourself with the ideal. Whatever you do, think well on it. All your actions will be magnified, transformed, defied by the very power of thought. If matter is powerful, thought is omnipotent. Bring this thought to bear upon your life. Fill yourself with the thought of your almightiness, your majesty, and your glory. Would to God no superstitions had been put into your head. Would to God we had not been surrounded from our birth by all these superstitious influences and paralyzing ideas of our weakness and vileness. Would to God that mankind had had an easier path through which to attain to the noblest and highest truths. But man had to pass through all this. Do not make the path more difficult for those who are coming after you.